Also, the sky is back to being funky. Dude.
Ah, then it's the game's gods being pissed off at you, I think. Not really, but it's just funny to say. Let's see, quest this way.
I mean, it is strange, you know? Basically,
I also need to actually leave some sacrifice for the gods at some point to get more favor, so I get like more happiness and like less angry people at us. Yeah, DLSS has to fluctuate. I think you have an AMD, honestly. Still not fit for me though. Let's see what my settings at. Video. So yeah, VSync this. Oh, you need to disable your VSync maybe. Try that first.
yeah, I mean, it worked the last time. If I just wait around and play around with it, it should fix itself.
Disable VSync, try it.
No.
Okay, visual effects high, shadow quality high, everything on high at least. DLSS quality, but that might be making a difference, I guess. Max FPS unlimited, borderless wind up mode.
Yeah, I'll just wait until it fixes itself again. As I did the last time.
Fair enough.
Camera shake. Please no, I don't want camera shake.
I have camera shake 1. What if you do camera shake 1? What does that do for you?
It shakes the camera, quite literally, when you move.
I mean, but like, what does it do for the sky? Because maybe it's just like the camera really weird angle.
I mean, since it was at 1 and it's now at 0 and the sky still looks fucked as shit, I don't think that was the problem.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's not gonna help. I don't know, the last time the problem solved itself basically by going through the options and then back again. You sky.
More TSA, was it TA? Was it for you? In like...
Jesus Christ.
It still looks cursed to me though. Might just be the camera, might just be that, but like for me it looks perfectly fine. It looks pretty sky and everything. For my screen at least. What was I? Store more food in there because we need more food for the people so they don't starve.
Ah, they should not complain. It's just like I spent all of a fortune on some sake.
It's funny, I just got sake from a quest.
I just bought some by selling some random shit. I don't like the fact that these fucking NPCs are just not willing to die.
Yeah, we need to get them to work though. It's a prediction building match. We need to continue the story a bit more.
What actually was I about to do before I ran to my random quest?
Oh, general storage can make a forger and a... Let's make a general storage set, yeah. General storage, right next to here, I guess, for access. We can store it when we find it.
Let's put some order here.
It's over here. God damn, it's need more logs.
That.
Continues to drop quest, the most valuable resource late game.
Others don't know what to do with that. Firewood. Stone. Ah, we have order again. Villagers. No, villages. That way. 1. Relation 1. Unemployed 1. Adult 1. Happiness. Not good.
Yeah, because we don't have enough like freaking storage for them and food. Need more logs again.
These bastards.
If you will help me, we can actually get this storage building finished, so I'll be happier over time if you give me a job to actually get food for everything and everyone.
Where the fuck are you? And I'll help you. You have some resources. Okay, you are behind me apparently.
Work after this, first this though.
Yeah, where's that storage you were supposedly building?
Over here.
Ah, that building. Okay.
Oh, I mean, it does it help?
Okay,
Can I also this store and change? No, I can't. Okay.
makeshift walls. Makeshift walls. Then my wooden hammer just destroyed itself.
Do you want an iron hammer? I might have borrowed from some house.
I mean, I'll take it. If it lasts longer.
Lasts longer, but it's expensive to replace. Oh, that's my iron hammer I just got now.
Otherwise, I'm just
Yeah, I'll
gonna
drop it for you when I'm done with this building.
destroy this little tree here, take some logs and make myself a new one. Also seems like an
Okay.
easy enough solution.
Yeah, fair. It's cheap enough anyways.
I mean, if there's one thing we have enough of, it's probably fucking trees.
Books, yeah. Once we can actually get ourselves a mine set up, will be golden though, but it's for late game. Okay.
Yep.
Now I need one log still, if you could help me.
I mean, yes, as soon as I have a new tool, actually build like a fucking hammer.
Furniture. Can't
What
put for there, okay.
What do we need?
I'll drop you 1 second. First drop you this. Did I drop it? There you go. Behind you, by the way.
There.
Check pick up. There you go. Behind you. On the floor.
Hey.
Do you not see the hammer I dropped for you?
No.
It's on your screen below your feet now. You're standing with your foot on it.
Ah, there. I literally didn't see it because it was quite literally between my feet. That explains that.
We can do this, we can do this, we can do this, we can do this. We can do this in there. This general storage is going to be better for storing everything. More importantly, it's going to be good
Fancy.
storage for a basic drop-off, so we don't have to take everything with us and we can just pick it up in another area in a place if it's in range.
Wee, fancy. Okay, so now we have some storage.
Now I just need some freaking jobs for them. So let's see. 6. Where's my identifier? I need to make it. I need to get my logs and sticks again.
Workplace list. There is no workplace here apparently.
Yeah, we need to make a workplace. You need to go into the menu. If you go your hammer again.
There is a person who has no home. Uchi.
Make him a home then. I'm gonna make a workplace actually. There goes my only stone hammer.
Let's see.
Stone is the next great job game.
Housing. Small house. I'm gonna build a fucking house because I'm such a nice person. Where do I want you to be? I mean, technically speaking, yeah, you're another man, so I kind of want you to be as
He
far
says
away.
a minutes earlier he wanted to like have a work slave basically, like a sex slave woman, but okay.
Yeah, but, you know, basically less sex slave, more work slave, but I kind of want him to be a bit away from us. To have a decline placing structure there. Fuck you, server! Didn't tell you.
What's wrong?
Yo, well built there. See? Told you so. Da-di-da-da. What are you missing? What am I missing resource-wise? Okay, let's see. I have
Production
plates.
buildings. Forger.
What?
There we go.
I have
Let them
sticks.
forge for us. Right over here, next to my house. Or
No,
your
what I
house, I
need.
forgot which house was whose. Either way.
I need some good old-fashioned logs again. Okay, that gave me charcoal, probably. No, sticks. My burnt tree gave me sticks.
Sometimes it gives you a bit of charcoal, but not much. It's kind of disappointing considering it's a burnt freaking tree. But yeah.
I mean, to be fair, if you want to make charcoal in reasonable amounts, you do kind of have to deliberately burn lots of wood.
Yeah, true. And a lot of wood indeed.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, charcoal is not really a bad material, but the production is just a bit more fanciful than it needs to be.
Yeah,
Where was that?
I have some lab experience, and trust me,
Damn it. Did you
the
remove
teachers were kinda obsessed with the fact that if you used like, you know, the coke for like if you like heat stuff like coke, like the charcoal that's basically highly in carbon.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
was holy to them. If you use too much of it, you're basically not allowed in the lab for a long while.
fair enough. Good learning
But
experience.
yeah, it's like highly efficient charcoal, so I get the idea if it's like literally like. But yeah.
Pep, I need more looks. Pep, I need more looks. Come on, give up.
Need more sticks soon. Speaking of which, we're out of range, aren't we? And there's still not food anything.
Pep, pep.
Oh, there comes to that. How do we?
I do like that my guy just, you know,
Is this just decoration? How does this work? I'm curious.
it's no problem whatsoever picking up whole fucking logs and transporting them.
We have to put in there. Banish some cells. Grab some cells. Maybe we'll see. Okay, that's one more sticks.
And there he
Them
falls.
Sticks, pick up them sticks. From them bush, we pick up them sticks.
And a bit disappointing, you know, in Valheim when you actually cut down a tree and they fall down, they actually now break into small little bits. All fancy
Yeah, that's
like.
more of a medieval dynasty feature, which is a whole pain in the ass because it will actually fuck you over because they'll fall on top of you and kill you 9 out of 10 times.
Yeah, well, just fair enough. That is precisely what would happen. A fucking random
Yeah, Valheim
tree.
it's the same thing, but it's just like Valheim it's a bit overkill in this game. It's like when the medieval dynasty it's a bit more refined, as in you depending on where it hits you, it will do more or less damage. But like it's if it falls hard enough on your foot, you still die instantly.
I mean, depending that is in some cases a giant fucking tree, yeah, that would kill you, even if it hits your foot.
I know, but like it's just a weird idea, you know, like you stamp your toes hard that you basically die. It's like weird if you think about it.
Fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough. Now then, I'm almost done building a fucking hut for this asshole who randomly joined us apparently. He shall be
Oh,
the
you mean the
he shall be the work slave. He shall never be near the
that you're
woman.
not player, but it's just another like character. Never mind.
It's the most disgusting thing in the universe. A fucking male, apart from us of course. So he shall be treated as such.
You mean an NPC?
Basically, yes.
Even more disgusting than a male.
Yeah, I mean, at least if he were a waifu, well, you could treat him a bit better, but sadly for him, he's not.
Because the wife we have in this game become jealous, but okay.
There is no gender equality in games. That should be obvious. There shall never be.
I never said there was. I never said there was.
And there never shall be. Okay, how much more grass do I need? Jesus, that roof takes a lot of grass.
I mean, it's not that much grass. I just need to gather some from like the grass stems here.
And okay. And I need to.
If you don't drop your grass that much, you wouldn't need that much either.
I mean, I had like 200 grass in my inventory just sitting there doing
Just
nothing.
wait till I make the general storage. You can drop it in there. Oh boy, now I have to make more logs for these freaking furniture. Great.
Why would I? I know I needed that grass. And then I used that grass. Now everything's good. I just need a few more stones and then I will have that far away hut. We shall separate our people by gender, as is only good and proper. All the women will live close to us so we can, you know, make use of that.
You mean keep an eye on her when she's sleeping and stuff like that?
And I mean, quite did she make use of her, you know? As an rectangle.
Yeah, but like, if any of the villagers ask, we'll like just keep an eye out on her. That's the only thing we like being so close to her.
Nah, I'm pretty sure we can be open about this. I mean, what else are they gonna do? They're slaves.
Fair.
Like, but
I mean,
Massa.
more like any of the outside villagers ask. But
It can be like, but Massa, that's my wife. That was your wife. No, she's just my cam jealous.
I mean, more like I said, I mean more like outside villagers, or like the the abbey like us, like the temple basically us, like the what's it the monks basically ask, like we keep an eye out on her. It's not like we're doing anything like sinful or anything.
Yeah, of course not. Do you have that now assigned? Okay.
I mean, what do you think, us?
We have a home now, don't you bastards?
Heretics? No.
Yes, always trust the priest, especially with the young boys. They will never touch those. Never ever. Those poor choir boys, though. They have a fucking hard time.
I mean, depends on like what choir, but sure.
I know, quite actually now that the choir boys kinda get fucked quite often. God damn it.
I know, but like that's Christian choir boys. Like if you're talking like modern choir or like rap choir, that's not really a big risk depending on the rapper.
We're quite literally talking about the classic, the only relevant choir boy.
Yeah,
The
those were
religious
kind of
one.
screwed over. Literally.
Not just screwed over, screwed in the most direct sense.
Yeah, like I said,
There's,
screwed over. Literally.
there's quite literally nothing else to do and say that. That is a bit of a sad fact. Kind of happens when you build a whole religion around the concept of, sexually repressing yourself. It wasn't
Not
really.
just only sexually repressing yourself, just having a powerful position within a religion
No,
that's
no, it's
like
quite
supposed
literally
to
like,
be so
okay, I'm
suppressed that they can't even like get some frustration out.
they're quite literally, not allowed to fucking marry. Of course, if you deprive the guy of fucking, a wife, if you deprive him of, feeling good about jerking the palm tree, what do you think will happen with all of that sexual desire he builds up?
Especially when they have a powerful and trusted position within a community, let's be honest.
Even if they weren't, they would just end up as rapists anyway. You can't just suppress that shit forever.
Yeah, but like, if they're trusted, they'll get away with it. That's what I'm trying to say for a long time.
Yeah. They got away for a long time, but they still get away for quite often, actually.
Energy storage, hey.
It's time to light the
Okay,
pipe.
we just need to make this little sleeping mat and then we have ourselves a little work area. You have some grass for me?
Let me see. I have 81 grass. That
If
helps.
you could build a sleeping mat in the forger hut right there?
You mean the one I'm...
You read? Yeah, next to you.
Yeah,
Right there.
okay, let's see, where's my hammer? I know you already put it down. Good. I'm trying to smoke here. Makes me a bit, makes this game a bit harder. Play with just one hand. Yeah, I've got your
Okay,
sleeping
now
mat.
what can I craft in there? Let's see, a sign.
Whee!
Yes, I know. Empty slots. You gotta farm like all this shit for is nice. Okay, let's see. Depends on the seasons though. We want eggs at all seasons. We want iron ore always.
One
We
dial.
want paper bark or bark. Which one shall we do?
Which one is better for us? I mean,
I don't know. I don't have any paper bark. So one paper bark to like. Oh, there's no mix. Okay, we do a bunch of. Let's do sticks. We need them a lot for building. We can't do like. Yeah, we can't do logs. You have to do sticks for that. Okay. Then we'll do sticks. Okay. Assign worker. No worker. Assign worker. Who do we do? Akko or Gumjealous or slave?
slave, obviously.
Slave. Okay, slave. Gotcha.
Gumjealous needs to save her energy for nightly duties.
Misschien was become a water carrier, which was basically a slave title back in the day.
Yeah, I mean, somebody has to do the job. And so long as we don't have to do it, all the better.
Fair enough. Let me make a water. Can we make one yet? I don't know. Let me see. I definitely still have to unlock it though.
One day
I do
remaining until
quests.
season change possible. That's cute.
Oh shit, we have to do a season change. That's gonna be tricky. Let's see what I
Okay,
do.
let's see. What does my resources say? I have 2 locks in my inventory. Still have those though. Don't know why I picked those up and not debugged them.
Oh, so you can come trader. That's also good. Oh, never mind. We don't have it yet. We have to look at it yet. We need coins for just that unlock. Oh, damn it.
Sticks, but not that many left.
Production. Oh, woodcutter set. Should become a woodcutter. You
It's
know, like gobbling on that wood, like working the trunk.
polishing the spear, as they say. I catch them in
To a
half.
degree, but
Rest of the logic.
she's more of a She's good with the logs. Let's keep it at that.
Okay, I had something rotten in my inventory. I just dropped it on the ground. Somebody's gonna pick that up, I'm sure.
No, but it will basically stay there till like it disappears, I guess, over like spoilage. Oh, so what can we use for fertilizer in some of the games? So keep that around anyways. Put it in like general storage if anything.
Fine, I'm gonna pick up my rod and put it in general storage. That's certainly not gonna rot all of the other shit.
It shouldn't, as far as I know.
I mean, realistically, it absolutely should.
Yeah, realistically, this game is not known for its full realism, sadly enough.
Boy.
Oh, then we can climb. I didn't know that.
And from outside? Nah.
You have to climb like on the small, on the lower wall.
Ooh,
Yeah, like so.
look at that.
Now we're inside the ceiling. If I have enough grass and logs to finish it, which I don't. Okay.
Don't worry, I have enough grass for that.
Whoa.
Bap, bap, bap.
Wait for me.
Come on. I'm waiting.
Right, maybe I can fall up here if I can. There we go. We go up here. Okay, yep, there we go. We're on top. Yay.
Yeah.
Okay, now we need to make this part here for actually getting the logs changed. I need to look for it again.
But we need.
I hope you have more logs because we need a lot of logs.
I don't have any more, but I'm gonna produce some more. I was kind of thinking this was coming up, so let's look for a nice big tree and start cutting.
Yep.
Cotton like we mean it.
Eventually we'll have the woodcutters do it first and here's for logs, so it's fine. Oh, it's gonna drop on me. I'm still alive. It's not the new game.
Game sometimes really doesn't like it when I do wood cutting.
I wonder why.
Mostly because it means, oh shit, I need to use fucking physics. Game's like, no. Physics
So I
bad.
think you need to update your game driver, dude. No offense.
I mean, you know, to be fair, I'm taxing my PC these days pretty fucking hard.
There we go, finished it. Okay.
Do you know how much CPU it takes to fucking encode a video? I can tell you, a fucking lot.
I never said it was easy. Woodcutter.
Somebody has to make all of these nice little videos. Actually, you know, I also need to make a lot of thumbnails.
Also bamboo and... Is that firewood to that mix?
Seasons.
Okay.
In the Valley.
Let's sleep so we get a seasonal change before we get screwed over by a whole cutscene that like gets missed.
I'll just continue cutting some trees and getting some more logs, because logs seems to be the greatest thing that we are missing all the fucking time.
Well, we kind of need to get to the seasonal change so we can get like a bonus or a debuff, which is kind of a little fun little thing to have. Sleep till wake up in
Yeah,
the
physics work.
morning.
Physics works great.
It's 2 nights. Sleep. Accept.
And we need to do this.
Wait for your friend to go to sleep.
Fine, and I'll just quickly cut this tree and then I go to sleep. I do need to work on how that looks though.
I mean, it looks fine for me. I think it's literally just internet connection.
I mean, maybe. A combination probably.
Internet connection, outdated game driver, several things maybe, yeah.
Which was my house again? I think... Was it that one? Jesus Christ, game. It is rather taxing, to be fair, to doing this many things at once.
What is it there?
Also pretty sure I still have Adobe Premiere open.
And it's morning, not night. I don't know where that happened. Oh, season change, isn't it?
I mean, where was...
What is the... You have a warning system. What is it for? Either way, unlock some shit. Unlock... Oh, we have level school. Unlock this perk. Craftsman, I'll unlock the... Fishing Craftsman, and we'll do the... Turbinize. I can't do the monkey because you don't even a favor for the gods to like us yet. Oh. I can do now. Okay, let's see. Fat extraction, strongman, or veteran.
That one, because we need to cook that. And the rest can... and let's take a bit with us.
Superstition, more meat. And then we have this perk, lumberjack, and we have a perk here for... Let me this first then. Oh, I have to point shit, okay.
Okay, time to collect the rest again.
Apparently I get more meat. Wait, can I get shit from these boxes now maybe? Is that the way it works? Is it seasonal change maybe? Let's see.
But at least we now have some more
Nope, still empty,
logs.
okay.
Net storage.
More interestingly, check out his loot. Oh, wait, you did it in there, didn't you?
I did what?
In the forger set, I think you dropped it in there, didn't you? So we don't know what she actually got.
Yeah, could
Oh,
be.
it's general storage. That's why. It's linked to general storage, maybe. That's maybe why. So we never know what to really get. It's fine, though. It's fine. Drop this in there. Drop this in there. It's an extra hunter shit, though. Hunter shack, whatever it's called. First, put food in there so they survive on food for a while. I'm gonna do some hunting, I guess. Need some hunting skills anyway, so I get more levels in that. So I need legends, warrior.
Collecting
What's up next
things.
to be? Oh yeah, we still have to do this quest here. I never actually done. We can actually continue the monk's quest.
Just randomly collecting grass. Gonna have once again a nice stock of it.
Final quest.
Well, let's teleport quickly over there. Hello, random stranger. Decide.
So many selfish ones, weird. Anyway.
A friendly neighborhood stranger.
Okay.
Talk to the
Service can do the storage, by the way, and just like, yeah. I want to get this done quickly so we can actually continue the story and get this shit built and everything.
But that you would deliberately talk to an impure one. Disgusting.
I mean, we can also kill him, I guess, because he's impure. It probably will be like free game. Who knows?
I mean, he should be. I do have a spear. But that helps much because...
Ah, your honor prevents you from killing the innocents, but he's an impure.
Yes, I do need to. I mean, you know, if I wanted to completely screw myself over by
Oh, he's not
killing,
impure. You see?
by killing every NPC available, I should be able to do that.
True, true. Let's see.
Just gotta see the point.
Oh, good Krozak. That's easy. We already have good Krozak. You have good Krozak. I'm pretty sure of that. Let's do that and actually give the tribute. And if you then do the other quest, if you can look for that.
Give me a moment. I'm preparing the pipe. It's
Okay.
important to have a good pipe ready and waiting.
Want a egg. Take that. So, need to actually cook an egg then. Okay, cook an egg, easy. On the campfire. Okay, we go onwards.
Used to cook
For Inari.
Make
Where's
nothing.
Inari's shrine? Inari's shrine is that way. I don't know what the other shrine is. We need to get some berries, don't we? For like, for the fox boost, for like more running speed would be nice. What's the other one again? Let's just see when we get it. It's not far now anyways. It's just behind the shrine lady.
So you go from the impure to the very pure. Oh, that's an improvement.
What do you mean?
I mean, the shrine
Doing a
lady.
quest, you can do the impure quest. I'm just going to the shrine to like get an offering made so I can get more like offerings later on.
Yes, but you can assume that the shrine lady will probably be a lot more pure rare than the fucking impure. A bit of a word
True.
play. Stop disappearing on me, tree.
Although, depends on the shrine and the time. I mean, in Greek times,
Would still be
pretty unknown phenomena.
I would still be
They
considered
say
pure.
that's like prostitution is the oldest job in the world. It's half true. The oldest job in the world
Yeah,
is
prostitution.
priestess.
Prostitution.
And they used to prostitute to make temple tithings.
Prostitution is indeed one of the oldest professions. I mean, it's rather obvious. From a purely legit
Inari.
perspective.
The fox goddess. This is the fox goddess then.
Yep. Stones.
Okay, we have the monk level reach. What do I get for that? Legends. The monk. Finish people 10. Hell yeah. Can I clean it? Oh, it's really cleaned. Cool. Okay. Look at me go! Wee! I'm faster now.
I'm just cutting more trees. I do
I have to talk
this.
to the lady again. To the priestess lady. Oh, you used to cook that. I mean, it's to cook everything in the tires. Oh, I just have to make the offering then, okay?
I'm even harder than the...
Interact. There we go. Make the offering. Cool. Now we did the job for the priestess because she's a lazy old lag. So yeah.
I don't like
Oh,
this
I killed
Shioma.
myself for dropping to the floor. Great job.
This Shioma is quite literally missing very important aspects of her
I
personality.
didn't need for the gold. Nice. Okay, keep going. Do we still have my boost? Yeah, I still have my boost. Cool.
The physics are amazing.
I mean, they are amazing for me. Can't say the same for you because you have like lag. Maybe if you played in your system, you have a better experience. Who the hell knows?
Yeah. I doubt it would improve the way a fucking tree falls.
I mean, it should if it's just like literal like input lag. Offering has been made. Boom, boom. Okay, done.
Yeah, next tree falls. Beep, beep,
Okay, next quest
beep,
is
beep,
the...
boop.
Do you like the game though so far?
That's okay. I said, you know, Valheim is cuter because it has a very stylized thing going for it.
Yeah, but Valheim is also further in development as far as I checked.
Indeed, the kind of game, you
Oh,
know,
Minky.
I probably would not play on my own. I'll be very honest with that.
Fair enough. A man is dying. I want to help him. He ate some mushrooms.
But I
That's
mean,
still dying. He's just stoned off his ass.
well, how about you give him a Darwin Award and just let him die? It's only good and proper.
But like, that's assuming he's actually dying. For all we know, he's just stoned off his ass right now and thinks he's dying because he's never been stoned before. Who knows?
We don't know. Yeah, even if he's dying of it, he kinda deserves it for eating random mushrooms, you know?
Fair.
At that point, you can only just go like, yep, here's your little ribbon, you know? Take your
Oh, I need
Darwin
to find
Awards and,
charcoal.
well,
Okay.
don't
Just
think,
be stoned with charcoal.
don't think we have much in the way of actual charcoal.
There's a house to jump down for some charcoal if you get lucky. You had charcoal. What did you do with it?
Probably put it in the store. If I had any,
Oh,
because I basically put everything I had in there, so I had more room to collect, you know,
the sake.
the things, the fucking logs.
Well, this lady won't have a house after this, but at least I have my charcoal for her.
I know, it's a start. She has something.
I have the charcoal. Okay, collected antidote. After this, we can finally continue our quest.
No, we'll put some more logs in there, so we finally have a
And then you're
log.
coming because you're not gonna do the entire trip on my own. It's too much of a walk.
Sticks.
Elder.
Dip, dip.
I love this. The only this is the only context you guessed. Who's this? Yeah, come check it out.
Wait a second, I built up our storehouse with more logs. Where the fuck are you?
If you go check, you will see that I'm at the teleport option.
Who's this? What's this? Am I gone? No, no, no. You might wish you were gone, but you're not. You're not indeed.
Like, well, I could do it again. Like, stop being such a crybaby.
I just want to put you out of your misery, but the game doesn't allow me. Actually,
How do
I seem to be somewhat
see there's
hungry.
something to be picked up here? Oh, it's the vegetable meal. Okay, cool. And then cooking mushroom. Okay, let's go.
Okay, so I do need it to cook some meat. Right, I forgot about that. I was so busy logging trees and shit. What about cooking my meal?
Okay, let's see. Now you can make fishing networks. Not sure what to do with them. Probably just aesthetics, but it's nice to have, I guess. Talk to these dudes. I've been helping the neighbors. I helped Miko. Something something. Did you hear from her? Made a sacrifice. Don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care. Okay. Next quest is talk to this person. Now we have another bucket.
Young one. Youngling. Disgusting. What is she doing here?
I know.
What's the point of picking up a fucking child?
To make matters worse,
Can I
a few
punch you?
seasons later, she's an adult.
Oops.
And story-wise, if you play single player, technically speaking, she will become like interested in the main character.
Well, I mean, to be fair, you know, there are not that many good men around. Most of them seem to be not doing anything productive, so I can see the attraction. It's like, okay, that's the only guy who gets shit done. Literally the only guy who gets shit done. Yeah,
I mean, fair, but like,
I mean, yeah.
bit concerning.
Yeah. I don't think, you know, in this very prehistoric age almost, there was an age of consent.
Prehistoric. I'm pretty sure this is historic considering we have writings for the time.
This is a way, you know, using specific words like this in order to imply something. I wasn't talking about it actually being prehistoric. I just tried to imply that this is long, long ago, and that, yes, probably back then, you know, the age of consent was literally non-existent.
Build a special construction workshop nearby. How do we do that? Service buildings? No. No. Nope. Operations? Nope. Oh, here.
Just not like
We need. Okay, we need bamboo, more logs, more planks. How the fuck do I make planks again? And stone. Can you make some planks at the wood cutting or the wood station thingy?
Maybe. I don't remember how to
Stick
make.
some logs in there. Maybe I can do it. I don't know. It's basically where the wood cutter is at right now.
I don't remember how to make planks. Then you know how the fuck I got planks.
You got them from destroying homes, if I recall right.
What?
Have I used the odds? Let me see.
That could be.
Oh yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, I found a way to make planks. Never mind. Don't need it. Use the odds on a straight log. You get planks. Good job.
Yeah, you also get 7 by destroying the burnt house.
Yeah, which is also easy for starters. Let's see. Now I get the bamboo. I need to go to near the shrine is, which is funny because technically I'm taking from the gods, which no one seems to mind for some weird odd reason.
Or being who's gonna stop you?
Who's gonna stop me? The gods themselves.
Well, I guess then they have to, you know, move their sorry little asses down from the heavens and do something about it. But unless they do...
They already did that to give me their favor, like with giving me speed. So
yeah,
they could just take that.
And they could be like, yeah, okay, I'll take that away from you, screw you. But, you know, I think that's all they're ever gonna do.
Okay, it's more stone and logs. Let's see. Stone, stone, stone. Stone, 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 stone. Stone, 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 stone. Okay, stone now. Now a few more logs and we got everything we need for our special operation building. We're gonna finish the building with Gucci. You got ourselves a bridge, by the way, claimed that you wanted to claim per se, I think. Or is it another bridge? I don't know. We'll see.
We shall see indeed. Some more planks. Filling up the storehouse with shit.
Nice, nice. Need more firewood. We need a lot more firewood soon for like freaking fuel for kitchens and shit. Let's see what I
And let the people collect some. I mean, come on, they just need to go out there and collect some fucking firewood.
no, we can just like let a woodworker do that, but she's gonna be our cook when like we have another replacement for her logging work. Cause like, you know, if you have the kitchen, it changes too long, and we don't want that because that means she might run away.
We can't really allow that. You need to make sure our breeding stock stays up to standard. Don't. Feathers. I'm gonna keep the edible roots.
Okay, special building project thingy. Build it right over here. Boom. Crafting it all in one go, so I don't have to get it all again. Hopefully, I need a lot of research after this, don't I? I probably might. We shall see. We
That,
shall see.
that was not nearly as nourishing as I had hoped.
Yeah, you might as well cook something and eat it, or get some meat hunted down and cooked and eaten. Easier.
Yeah, I think that's the next big thing. I'm gonna go hunting again.
Or drink sake for food, which is better, but yeah.
But I'm out of sake at this point, and I'm not gonna waste.
Special products requires 20 logs and 10 planks. Thank you, game, for the most annoying mission in this game so far.
I mean, we should all of have all of that in the storehouse, if memory serves.
We have that many already? Okay. I'll grab some.
Ah,
That's far
I
from
mean,
base.
I was kind of busy now, making logs. There should be quite a few of them.
Cool, cool, cool. Ooh, rabbit. Rabbit! Come back here! You know what? You're not that far. I can do this now, I think. Let's see. Oh, I'm getting far away.
Alright, that is why I was going out to the water. I needed more rocks. I had forgotten.
I'm gonna starve soon, aren't I? Yeah, I'm gonna starve soon. Let me just eat something real quick. I'm eating many mushrooms just to get some health back up. Isn't too much. Okay, cool.
That's all. Random rocks. Random rocks.
Let's where it go. Shit was right here. Yeah, it's fine. You should know where the random spawn.
Damn it, game. Will not stop me from picking it up. And I need some sticks.
Just a few sticks not hard to get. Actually, no storage ready. Okay, pick it up. Then, oh, need some more. Oh, move it all in one go.
Now we can continue doing some good old fashioned logging. Yep. You know what, I'm just gonna take you and
Wait, they don't stack. Oh, I didn't stack my inventory. That's 6. Okay, let's see. Oh, these 3 stack. Cool. Boom, boom. Okay. Gonna be 2 runs. It's gonna be fine though.
Yep. 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 Yep.
This guy's getting annoying. Cutting my nerves is just annoying for intention. Let's give a match in 10 minutes, by the way.
Yes.
Regardless of that, let's finish this bridge. If you could come with me so we can see the bridge being finished.
I'm coming, I'm coming. Let's see here. Where are you? In that direction.
Did I have enough? No, I don't have enough for one ghost. I add resources. Add resources. Oh, it looks first, really, game? Okay. Oh, I changed resource to blanks. Now we do this. Boom. See the logs again. 10 more logs. Do you have any logs?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'll get the last few anyway then. Still surprised you don't even strip them until this point, but okay.
Oh, there's 18 out of 20.
Okay, I have 3 more logs. Let's go. Let's see the bridge be finished. Workers. Oh, I have to assign a worker. 1 second. Please don't take time. Please do not take time. Please do not take time. Well, we have a refugee. Sign. Oh, we have a home. Forgers is going to come to the home. Interesting, okay. And you are going to be here for your workplace. You're unemployed. Cool. Well, we got a job for you now.
Indeed.
Make us this bridge. Don't take a while. I don't mind. Seasons remain. Seasons remain until complete. Okay, cool. He's now. He or she's now a builder. Let them work. This is what we want season to finish. Let's go on towards the next goal, which is.
Well, I guess I'm gonna create some more logs for us in the meantime, because, well, apparently you need them quite often.
Quests. Where was I? Road to renewal. We built a bridge. Oh, we built a bridge next to you have to do. Okay. Good enough.
Just cutting some trees.
Wasn't there like some boar over there across the river or something? There we go. Let's see. I do feel there was something like that in this game. Let's see. Get my knife. Okay, I have no these to fight him yet. They're gonna die trying to fight him anyways. Give me loot, give me loot, give me loot, give me loot, give me loot. Gonna starve and kill a boars. Let's hurry up.
And the tree falls.
No, it's on a board, but it's bandits. Is it an aggressive bandit? Let's see. Yeah, it's an aggressive bandit. Oh, he killed me in 1 hit. Food lost 6%. No, not my food.
I don't know, as long as they don't come for my fucking logs.
I mean, they might.
Then I will stab them with my little spear.
Oh,
Most
if you do
brutally.
that, I'm going to get myself lots of oxidation from range. I need more logs for now, it says. Okay, how many logs do we have in here? Enough. Let's take 10. We make, let's say, 5 mounts is fine. Shut these back. Just all of them. Oh, not transfer. Ah, transfer everything. Take some knife back. Take a knife back. These spares back. I get the tools in there for now, it's fine. This knife out in there. Get this out there. Okay, cool. What do I have? Only one. Need some more, don't I? Oh, there are per 3. Ah, that's why they disappeared on Giants. And I look up per 3, just 1. Wait, I don't have 2 then? I should have more, am I right? I should. Yeah, okay. Take them all. Much better. 4 more. 4 more is fine. See them a few times before he gets close to me. It's easy.
Can we go back and make
If you come
more
with me, you can
boots?
actually earn some bandits if we get from them. Usually it's gold.
I mean, I do have a spear, so why not? I'm getting some fucking Mortal Kombat.
Right this way, we recall. Let's see. Over here, we go to the right. There he is. He's angry. He's angry. Hey, we got him.
Well, didn't really help him.
Hey, he has something nice for you in there. I left it in there for you.
Let's see here. Sucker. I shall gracefully take that and live the good life for a small moment before I get sad because we don't have more. Yeah, he really wasn't ambitious. Really, there's no ambitious people around here.
What do you mean? He had sake.
Yeah, and he lived like a fucking homeless person.
Look at it this way. He had sake. That's more than we have.
I'm sure he acquired that nice and fairly. And I see a rabbit. Oh, only broke my legs.
Let's see. Where was I? I have to wait for the quest. Let's actually. How do we change season again? We have to wait for the season. I forgot. Let's see. What was it?
Running.
Oh, Christmas kill. Grip. Boom. Okay. How do we check seasonal changes though? That's a good question. Anyway, Dynasty, we have still getting kind of annoyed. We're losing hunger, losing food. We're not too angry now. They're slowly getting happy. So what are we losing? Oh, no tools. Need tools. I'm an idiot. Forgot about that part. Okay. Let's see. How do we get under tools again? Oh, yeah, tools chest in the base. Okay, cool. Let's go.
Fucking rabbits. Annoying to
That's
hunt,
why they didn't
annoying
produce
to
anything
eat.
yet. We don't have them tools. We need to give them tools. Let's make some tools.
These people are very much not self-reliant. And like, if nobody told me to make tools, I'm just gonna not do it.
I mean, we can always make a craftsman to make tools for them later on to make them more self-reliant, or rather reliant on each other, which means we don't have to do shit, so why not, right?
Fair enough, but still, you know, these people seem somewhat helpless, to put it mildly.
You don't say. Regardless of their issues, was I this way? She put in her Aerial storage for materials. It's not really linked. I think it's really linked, but let's see anyways. Genius, boom, okay. You might want to not say, so let's take this out. This out, this out, cool. What do you really want? You need an X, don't you? Need some X polymers. Make some extras. Make like. Was it you?
Hmm?
Was it you doing something that left something, or was it me? I don't know what the sound was.
I'm just doing some, woodworking. I'm not responsible for anything. I'm just
Okay.
harmlessly doing things. Right now, I've turned a lot of our logs that I just collected into firewood and other things.
Okay. We can do it now. See if they have. Let's see, do they have the tools? Jobs. Okay, the forger has his tools. Let's see what tools he needs. That's fine. Carpenter needs tools too, which means he needs. Oh, that's weird. You have to assign the X he's gonna use. That sucks. At least we got some free X, iron ore, and shit over time. Forgetting it all, that's okay. Max 3 per day or is it per. Oh, per season. Yeah, only 3 per season, not much at all. Yeah, we'll live. We'll live. Let's see. Need more X though, so we get more total loot, like the bamboo and the fire would be nice shells. And then actually more self-reliant than before. Maybe some more X's then. We need some more sticks first.
Whee!
I think it makes it a lot easier. Just let's remove the bark from that dude and make it actually like farm some stones instead for the forger heads. That way we don't have to do fuck all and then you can just get us all the freaking loot we need.
We should also have a lot of bark in the storage of memory resource. I just put a lot of in there. It's kind of a nice little
Fair enough.
side thing. We got from logging all the trees.
Got new gloves, silicons and bandits. Cool, okay, let's see. Now where were we? Need to wait for next seasonal change, which is gonna happen when? I can't see it.
Trees.
Good to see that, right?
Hundreds of trees.
Just do that too.
Ah. Ah. I do feel somewhat tired though, to be fair.
Fair enough. Oh wait, why am I still the season change? Why don't you just sleep for 12 hours, sleep again so we get to the next season?
I can do that. Give me just a second while I take care of this single tree here.
You also gave a prediction. Is it you leveling up or was it me leveling up? Or was that... Oh.
So let me quickly go to bed.
Reduce their daily needs. Nice. See... You get some more... Oh, we have stuff for that, okay. Wait for next season again. 12 hours. So we get now if we get to next season. If we need to wait longer, let's see. I think that's just days. I don't know what the season is then. How do we see that? Let's see. Is there a setting for that? Let's see settings. No. Gameplay maybe.
We can proceed to the next season.
Where? How? How do
The
we...
bell.
Oh, is it the bell?
Yeah,
Ah,
apparently.
it is. Okay.
And just
Accept. There we go.
change season. Yeah, there's a button for that.
Yes. There you go, bridge is built. Somehow now they're actually doing work, magically.
They're just lying to us. They're not actually doing any work. We know they're not doing any work. They're just pretending. But look at us,
Yeah,
we did some work. Yeah, that's what you want us to believe.
all they did was basically use the prefabs we put down for them, basically.
We had already in place everything, and they just went like, yep, that is our work now.
Basically.
Oh.
Do you see that?
Hmm?
The crafting, beverage storage.
Ah. As they looked, I'm so focused on my unlimited task of cutting down trees at this point.
Dudes.
For my second nature.
I thought you were German. Don't you want secondary places than this?
I mean, to be fair, I would want to have a beer.
I mean, beer is a beverage to a degree, isn't it?
It's indeed a beverage. A most magical beverage. Ah.
Well, honest furniture. What's this?
Ah.
Trying to be a lot further for the moments. I never make a kitchen now.
I do think I'll have to probably cut it short at some point in the near future.
Yeah, true. Same actually.
Ridiculously fucking tired. Ah.
Oh, we actually tried me to crafting materials.
I don't even know why. Maybe it's because of the fucking noise pollution the last few days and weeks. I have the feeling I'm not sleeping that well.
Surprise me one bit.
So let me see here. Yeah, let's try to finish a few more small things. And then let us end it for today. Otherwise, there's a real risk that I fall asleep in my chair again, and I really don't want to. That gave me a back pain. Like you wouldn't believe it. Yeah, I'd rather not.
Fair enough.
Yep. Tree. Cut the tree again. I definitely have to play around with the settings a bit more. I can see that much.
Fair enough.
Hello there, new one. Hello, Dog Reaper. Honestly, that's kind of hard to tell. I'm not an expert. I just today started to play this game, so I can't really tell you much more about it. And I mean, it looks nice when, you know, the skybox isn't freaking out for me.
It's a fun game. Have you played any of the other Dynasty games from the developer Reaper?
That's indeed a very fair question. I assume there's going to be some overlap there.
A lot of overlap. A fun kind of overlap. It's still different, but similar enough to enjoy. Oh. Well, if you want to start with this game, it's still the best game to start at. It's definitely a fun game to play, don't get me wrong. If you want to start with the game, start with either Medieval Dynasty or Farming Dynasty. I would advise Medieval Dynasty of all things.
I can't really go wrong with the medieval times, I suppose.
Well, mostly because Medieval Dynasty is just like the most generic game that people like. If they don't like Medieval Dynasty, they don't like any generic games. That's silly. So if I talk a bit fast, that's kind of my issue.
Fair enough, I would say. Yeah, I can honestly say for the most part, I do believe games like these are only really a fun time when you can play them with other people, because if you play this alone, you need to be a special type of person to enjoy that. Play with other people.
They're fun on your own too. They're fun on your own too, because they're like a slightly different gameplay, but that's why you don't want to start with this one on your own. You want to start with Medieval Dynasty to get into the gameplay, to know what you're doing, but also have your own like experience with it a bit. Like it started as a solo game. This game started with the idea of multiplayer to begin with.
For me, it's the same as with Valheim, you know. Valheim is also a nice little building game, but playing that on your own gets boring quickly. Play with other people, though. There is a lot of fun to be had there.
Medieval Dynasty was made to be played on your own. That's why it's better to start as if you're playing your own. If you're playing with friends, this could be a good starter, but like, I would still advise to try Medieval Dynasty because it also has multiplayer now and it's better to start out with anyways.
I mean, honestly, I would also probably just look at the price and go like, there are multiple games to choose from, then take the one that is cheapest to get an idea of the gameplay, and if it's for you, that's
Yeah,
good.
but Sengoku Dynasty is hard to get into than medieval though. That's kind of my point.
As I said, playing these games on your own requires a specific type of personality.
Yeah,
As I
that's
said,
why medieval Dynasty is advised to start out. Oh, as your own. I just accidentally clicked you away. Let me reopen that.
I mean, I can quite clearly tell you, on my own time, I would probably not play this for long. I would probably start it up, go like, shit, that, and then go like, nope, play something different. To be fair, that's my
Fair
own
enough.
thing. In multiplayer, though, right now it's like us two. Let's imagine we could get the Chronos back in here and other people. So you have like, oh yeah, also, look, this is what can happen to a skybox. It can become magical and amazing. It is indeed an early access title, to be fair.
It's just an anti-aliasing issue, or his driver isn't up to date. It's either both or one of the two.
Well, nonetheless, that is maybe forgivable in an early access title, but of course, if this were a full release, I'd be screaming bloody murder. For good reason. To be fair, I do hold it somewhat against any developer who goes the early access route, somewhat, because it's kinda a cheap cash grab, an early cash grab.
Once again, this developer at least finishes the games it starts out as, which is more than can be for
I mean,
most
yeah, that
games,
might be
so-
nice. You like the setting in this one. I mean, I can absolutely get that. Oh, thank you for following, Little Dark Reaper. Welcome aboard. Appreciate it very much. I can absolutely get an interest in the setting. It does look like an interesting setting also, It's a very different style from the usual more medieval building style, going down the Japanese route. I can see the appeal in that.
I mean, if you like the appeal, I would say give it a try. If not, try Medieval Dynasty, see if you can get into that, and then get into the game afterwards, if it's not your jam yet from the start.
What, of course, would be really, really helpful is if you could actually, now, like in the good olden days, play a demo of it. So, that would be helpful. But who does that any
You
longer?
mean like the beta that I joined myself just by easily
No,
affording?
no, I'm not talking about the beta. I'm
just
just talking about, actually having what we had in the past. Just, fucking demo version, like, play for 15 minutes or so. You can get at least a rough feeling without having to pay money for it.
You mean the 15 minutes with limited access? Why care?
Mostly because, if you're not made out of money, you might want to consider first if that is actually something you want to spend your money on.
I mean, fair, like most people are just lucky as I am, I'll admit that much.
And as I said before, a developer that goes the early access route, say,
1 second.
oh yeah, do it. I'll always be somewhat suspicious of them, honestly. See? You absolutely get me. Now, I've been told that this camera makes me look bloody fucking young, but sadly
Okay,
enough,
I'm back.
I'm an old man, and I still grew up in an era of well, lots and lots of demos. Actually, now, back then, it actually was worth it buying some fucking, game magazines, because they would actually come with CDs that had demos on them. Lots of demos. What times?
And if it was in demo CDs, there was always Spore. The first game demo I actually got that was actually free for once in a long, long time for games and demos.
I remember when they put very old games actually onto this. I think one time actually one gaming magazine had the whole of Neverwinter Nights. Just added. You bought the fucking magazine and you got fucking Neverwinter Nights out of it. I was like, holy shit, that's nice. A pretty good game.
You mean the times where you could like get it like a subscription to a child news magazine and get a game with it?
No. You literally went into the store, just bought it, and they had their usual, the demos, their videos and stuff, and their showcases, and sometimes they had full games. I mean it, fucking full games.
Let me guess, the games were like sold as much, or like sold as like in hopes that people wouldn't know and just bought the game later, or what was the idea behind the marketing?
No, there was just, sometimes you got, as I said, and one time I just got fucking Neverwinter Nights. I mean, at this point the game was out for like 5 years or so, but not like you got any new games, full versions of them.
Fair enough. So it's better just to get you enticed for a later title than made or something, or a planned title.
I mean, I don't know how the fuck they managed it, but it was a golden time. Of course, having a fucking actual demo is just better. This whole early access always reeks of fucking simple cash grab, nothing else. It's like we haven't finished development yet. we're not nearly halfway there, to put it mildly, because the amount of bug
But let's give
testing
you
you
some
need.
chance to play with our half-finished product to see the development. It's basically joining an open
Yeah,
beta
that would,
without joining an open
yes,
beta.
that would be one thing if they weren't asking for the full price of the game for. If they
Like I
give that
said,
out freely,
open beta
like I said,
without joining an open beta.
not
Like you're paying to join an open beta, which is ridiculous to begin with. I will admit that much.
yeah. Literally, that is what early access is. You are joining an open beta. You pay to be a beta tester. What the fuck? It's ridiculous. It's nothing else. Like a lot of other things nowadays. It's just fucking ridiculous.
That's need one logs, right? Was it logs? Oh yes, logs. Okay, cool. Did I get the tools
I
for my
don't think
workers?
my opinion on that particular nonsense is ever gonna change, because as I said before, it's just
Grass, sticks and grass.
maybe in an ad.
Some
But,
logs.
shit. Yeah, don't worry. That's happening. To be fair now, by watching that, you actually do help me with. So thank you for that. Enjoy your ad. Tell me what's about. At least maybe it's fitting. I've seen the most unrealistic ads in my time. The stuff
I
they
mean,
try to give me.
considering you are just as much weep as most of us.
I beg your pardon, I'm probably a lot more of a whip than most of you people. Just of the number of years I've been involved with waifus and other things. Yeah.
Okay, let's put it this way. You might not be the most weep, but you're definitely the oldest weep amongst us.
Bitch, please, I have over 20 years of experience in the field. I've seen waifus you cannot even imagine. Literally. Because most of the artists that I'm thinking of right now are not even doing art any longer. And you can't find their work.
Let me guess, some of the most dead of old age?
Maybe, you know, it's just sometimes you get a really good artist who has for a very short amount of time produced an absolutely nice amount of art and waifus to a standard deck you have not seen before, and then just poof, they disappear. And now, while there is the old saying that what's on the internet stays on the internet, no, in some cases you just can't find that shit any longer. Unless you're a person like me, and you don't trust the internet access and you have all of that shit on your hard drive. In which case, congratulations. I look at my old picture folders, Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, there's a lot of hentai in there, so that's not something I'm gonna show on stream, so obviously. But,
Fair enough.
I look at it and I'm like, hey, I haven't seen anything from this guy in like forever. And you look him up and it's like, okay, nobody seems to know this guy any longer. And sometimes you find something old, like, rediscover it, and you're like, wow, this shit is still around. Jesus. Been around when I was young. The good times. I mean, I have to take a little bit of humor, but sometimes it is rather saddening. Not
Well,
as...
the fact that you're getting as old as like, how do I put this mildly?
Yeah, pretty damn hard to do that, isn't it? Hmm?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, it's just... I mean, to be fair, I got a lot of compliments recently. Now somebody came in with like, wow, you look like fucking early 20. And I'm like, nice. And then we have another person coming in and like, hey, you look like Johnny Depp. And I'm like, nice. I mean, to be fair, you know, we're all getting old. Indeed, that's kind of the sad truth of it.
I have a solution to that,
I'm not gonna drop
but it's not
that.
an ethical one.
Yes, I'm not gonna just randomly drop that. That would stop my aging, but it also would stop me from seeing all of the future waifus that are still in the making. I'm not gonna miss that, now will I? You know how much anime I still have to watch after my absence. I'm not even halfway through my fucking backlog.
What backlog?
The long backlog of series I still have to watch.
No, I mean, what backlog? Like, one backlog, like, all I see is, like, series that you still haven't watched yet. So much backlog there is.
Yeah, you'd be 33 this year. Which means you're basically as old as Kiryu was in the last Yakuza game we played. That means you're still a bit younger. I'm sadly a bit closer to the big 40 than that. Oh, fucking
And I'm
well.
still young and fresh, 27.
Yeah, fuck you, youngster. Go back in the fields and get some work done while I sit on the fucking porch and yell at you, whippersnapper. Wee.
If only I could care.
Everybody do. Yeah, it's something magical, you know. Once you pass the 30, it's kind of going it's going downhill somewhat. I'll have to say.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not
You
there yet. I'll
you
try to stay like young as much as I can.
oh, don't worry, you're gonna feel it. You get 30 and it's for the first time, little while, it's still all okay, and then you know,
Yeah, I know it'll come, but
you'll
like,
feel you'll feel the age. That you'll feel it. Not gonna feel good. But hey, could be worse.
indeed, I could also look like you.
Fair enough, yes, you could look at me. But then again, you know, that has advantages because I am apparently looking very much like Johnny Depp. So fuck you.
I mean, maybe if we put like a 50-year-old camera on it, maybe.
Actually, you know, I think this is probably the most amusing thing that has happened to me in a long time streaming. It's like, hey, Johnny Depp. I'm like, no, I should, I'm not gonna let that down. I'm gonna take that compliment with me and hold it up for the next 20 years or so.
Take it to the grave because you won't live that long.
Yeah, I'm gonna get fucking old, believe you me. The power of waifuism will keep me alive.
I mean, you know what they say.
I mean, you could literally bury me in the fucking ground, and if you're then like, hey, artist XYZ has released new art, I'd probably just go up and go like, what? That guy's still around? Wouldn't even put it
More
behind me.
as in like, witches are hard to kill.
Also, you know, I'm very well conserved, just going off the amount of alcohol I've consumed in my time, so there's that.
Yeah, true.
That's gonna keep me young and fresh.
I mean, that's debatable, but...
Nah, you just need to believe it. That's all you need to do. You just need to be a believer.
So that's why Germany has such high death rates.
Alright, to be fair, amongst modern countries, we don't have the worst death rate, but pretty sure. We do have,
I mean,
we
not
do
the
have
worst, but that's also if you count America, which...
we also
That's
have,
America.
we have the same problem that any other civilized country has, namely that our birth rates are going back. Which is kind of normal.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, true.
look, that's kind of what my grandparents' generation had, like, what, 12 siblings were standard, 12, 14 siblings. That was the gold standard because you just needed that many children. These children were quite literally, you know, your pension.
Your security.
Yeah, they were quite literally your pension. If these were not around, considering that the mortality rate for children was higher, yeah, you'd be fucked. So you kind of needed a lot of children. If you have a nice and secure living, like, you know, in a modern Western country,
Yeah.
you
Or
don't,
like
you
nobility
just,
for the past 600 years, which didn't need that many children to begin
there's
with.
literally
Like,
no
most
motivation to
nobility died
get,
childless.
there is literally no motivation to get that many fucking children. Literally not.
Once again, like I said, most nobility died childless. Like, and I'm talking like literally World War II nobility and World War I nobility died childless because they didn't have children and they went to war.
Yes.
In an age where like most people that age either
See,
just were about to have children or
yes,
didn't have
but
children
if
yet.
you look at the statistics, then yes, the world was of course left like, you know, in the usual pyramid of, you know, ever more people. You do see the bumps of the World War, but that has been immediately recaptured easily enough.
But the nobility didn't have to recover, my dudes. I'm not joking. There's a reason that as I'm Dutch, I'm still around, but like, we were neutral for a reason.
You were fucked, as everybody else in that war.
I mean,
the only ones who weren't
the
fucked.
Second World War we were fucked, true.
The only
that's
ones who
that's
weren't.
where we lost a lot of nobility.
Who weren't fucked in fucking World War II were the fucking Switzer people because they played both sides pretty fucking well. On one hand, they were like, yes, we are totally on the side of the Allies. And on the other side, we're like, we have Jews.
I mean, that was kind of after you guys surrounded them full on.
You have to hand it to the Switzer people. You know, they played both sides pretty well. And
They played their cards right. There's a difference between playing both sides right and playing just your cards very nicely.
And not only that, they knew precisely how far to let it go. You know, when the Germans knocked in, it all went like, any Jews here? They went like, yep, there's some, take them. They let us get away with that. They didn't provoke Germany overly much. They also didn't provoke the other side overly much. That's smart maneuvering.
I mean, let's not forget the amount of gold they got from Switzerland from Jews. And I don't know.
And the fact, you know, that Switzerland was also more than willing to trade with Germany, which was also kind of helpful, to be fair. But, you know.
I mean, in their defense, they had a very strict, like, neutrality agreements like that. Like, when they tried to, like, fly over Switzerland to attack another side of Germany with America, Switzerland fought off America while maintaining to be neutral. in World
Yes,
War
they
II.
will always call upon their neutrality, their most beloved thing. But, their neutrality bent quite a bit when necessary, which is something
No,
I do
I mean like
appreciate.
they fought America because they were flying over the airspace. They were basically fighting for their sovereignty while having their sovereignty threatened 24/7 by the enemy.
I mean, they're pretty much well aware that they're a small country and that they would not actually be able to stand up if worst came to worse.
Oh no, they fucked up those American airplanes. I'm not kidding.
That doesn't matter. As I said, it's not like they weren't provoking both sides as well. It's just that they never played it so fucking hard that it ended badly. Because for one hand,
It ended terrible. It turned terribly for the Americans. That's for
Switzer
sure.
markets, of course, and their pure value as neutral power was quite high by now. But they could get away with some shit. They also sometimes.
What do you think the Dutch did in World War One?
They also kind of somewhat, denied the Germans some things. Access, specific trades. For some, on the other hand, business was still going around, but that's another business. War business is always interesting. Can see very interesting sides.
I mean, the difference between the Dutch neutrality in World War One and the Swiss neutrality in World War Two is that the Swiss did literally business with both sides, but defended their territory at all costs, and didn't want to let in any refugees without betraying them the moment they were asked for. The Dutch did the exact opposite. If you came into our country, we would not fight you until we were actually being infringed on our territory with soldiers.
Yes, but
If
then
you
again, by the
if you were
time
missing in action, we would not care.
by the time the Second World War came around, I would have that yes, the poor little Dutch people had quite declined. The only power the Dutch ever held were, well, once a long time ago, as an overseas great powerhouse, the Navy powerhouse.
Did you realize that today we have more power in another degree, right? Like not directly, but with specific companies that make chips and the machines to make chips.
Might be so, but if we compare direct economic power, then yeah.
Economic power has no prowess if you can literally turn down your tanks by just not giving you the chips anymore to make them work.
You do realize that if Germany decided one day to go like, but Dutch, we're not gonna export our shit to you any longer, your harbors are gonna fucking suffer. And that is one of your main and important sources of income.
If it's only Germany, we'll survive. If it's more countries, we're fucked, I'll admit that.
We are quite literally one of the biggest exporters of pretty much everything these days that we can do.
Yeah, for Europe, but we can also take from China and America, so it's not the biggest deal. We'll still take a big hit, don't get me wrong. But we could survive that. Now, if America and China would also join in, we are fucked, I'll admit that too.
See? Then again, it's a kind of pointless debate, to trying to see who has the bigger dick in this particular discussion, because at the end it's an unfair thing. If the Dutch were still, a colonial power with all of the colonies intact and working, the Dutch had a pretty good standing. But nowadays, if you just count the in-house options of production capability, you can't compare just because of the simple fact that you don't have that much space to compare. But
I mean, let's also not forget the fact that how do I put this?
Which
we have quite some different histories together. Like you guys weren't even unified until World War One. Technically, your nation is still quite young.
I mean, we were unified by Bismarck. Well, we were originally the Northern German Union.
Yeah, just before World War One.
Yeah, before World War One kicked off, Bismarck finally managed to get the unification going. That's always one of the interesting parts. The Germany, as most people see Germany as the country Germany, is actually not that old. Germany as a concept, or, people that consider themselves to be German and lived in the area of Germany,
is pretty old. Is a thing that was just when Napoleon fell already a concept that people were talking about?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, technically speaking, you could count the Holy Roman Empire, the German Empire, because most of the people in it were,
the moment the Holy Roman Empire was no longer a thing, aka just after Napoleon fell, they were already talking about an idea of a unified Germany. I'm not kidding.
Yes.
They couldn't get it off the ground.
Do you know what the best story of the unification is?
Well,
let me tell you. Of course, the unification needed to be done by, a monarch at the top, and the top monarch that Bismarck chose to serve was, of course, the Prussian king. And so the people went up to the king and went like, here, have a crown, be king of Germany. And the Prussian king went like, nope, I'm not going to take a fucking crown from fucking peasants. Because of course he wouldn't. That's one of those moments where it's like the best laid plans, you know? Everything works out. Everything is absolutely ready. All he needs to do is take the fucking crown, put it on his head, and go like, whoop. I haven't seen the pipe in years, yeah. I hear this quite often, that pipes have somewhat fallen out of fashion. I like them. They'd make a bit more work than cigarettes. But it's kind of worth it, honestly. Feels better.
I'm so happy we rebuilt the village. Blah 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 blah. Okay, now we can finally go to the abbey. Nice.
Now you do that. I'll take a moment to enjoy the rain on my head while I smoke a bit of my pipe. But yeah, at
I have to
moment
get my meds real quick. I'll be right back.
you do that. It's one of those funny moments, you know, when you realize just how different the systems were. Obviously, it makes sense that a king would never accept a crown handed to him by a peasant, yes. But then again, the price was kinda nice, wasn't it? A unified Germany? That's a fucking powerhouse.
That's also assuming the other nation would even accept him as their king.
No, the
Don't
people
forget,
were
the Bavarians might not have liked it that much back then.
The Bavarians were beaten at this point because the Southern Union that also tried to unify Germany was beaten out by Bismarck. The land was unified.
Fair.
All it needed was a fucking leader. The leader was supposed to be Prussia.
I mean, didn't they just become an empire after like France basically gave them the crown because France was defeated at that moment?
Not really.
That's how I read it in my history books, but let's like...
It's basically
This history is cute in that regard anyways.
This is basically the Victorian age, basically, where we basically city-states in quote-unquote were the thing. The German people had kind of split up into, so you know, North Rhine-Westphalia and Saxony and all the little city-states. They were of course kind of connected, you know, interconnected by the language alone. Dialects aside, some of these dialects are fucking annoying.
Anyway, I'll be getting my spear back.
Yeah. But yeah. History. Always an interesting talking point, I find. Also, of course, the simple fact that the simple truth is if you go back like now further than let's say your grandparents' generation, or anyone who's still alive of that, in my case that is not many grandparents because, well, they'd be fucking old at this point, is somewhat up for debate actually. I'm sure you can say like we have a lot of documents, but well, since most documents have been written by the winners, and not so much by the losers, you will always get a very one-sided vision, of course. That makes things well, easily up for debate. Come on, tree. Let me cut you. Okay. Okay, there are still some things in this game where I think they should work on. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've reduced the settings somewhat, and still probably my internet connection that is fucking with me, to be fair. I'll have to try this in single player, but yeah. I already made the point and then repeat it shortly. I'm probably not gonna play this in single player, to be fair. Just not really the kind of game I would enjoy in single player. I mean, you know, seeing all of this build up now, that this is nice. This is a nice little village we created here. Mostly strategy created, while I did menial labor. That is nice. But getting to this point on your own and alone, that's not so fun.
Back. Let me just feed my cats real quick.
Yeah, welcome back.
So stop naked my face. Hey Winky. Ja, dan zeg je ja, hier is eten.
Whoop.
Okay, back to my game.
Also, I do think history is written by the winner. Indeed. Which always gives you a very one-sided vision of history. Yeah,
History is written by those who'll teach you. It's like...
Yeah, history is always written by the winners. Those who lose do not get the right to write down their great annals of what has happened.
They will write their history down in their own version.
They will not.
When the Dutch beat the English in the Anglo-Dutch Wars, we read a very different story of what happened at the rate of 1666. Or 1667, sorry.
And still the good old adage holds true that history will always forever be written by those who win, because those who lose are actually usually not around to write it. Or not in a position to write it. They were
still around after they lost, they just weren't in a position to argue much, but they have their own history written about that rate. The thing is...
Yes, but that is also because
a lot more complex than they claim it is.
The whole point is, yes, but nobody in the more modern age, or well, quote-unquote more modern age, has ever done a complete, you know, extinction war against one another. That is not any longer something we do.
This history is no longer only written by the winners.
Has
It is written by
changed.
the sites who will tell you about it.
Has changed indeed, but it is still
Old
holding
history
truth.
was written by the victors, is a better way to say it.
Yes, I didn't say that I was talking about more modern. If we go, as I said, depends a bit on how far back you go. As I said, that's actually one of more of the fun things that you can even argue about this shit. Get away with it. But also, I would
Fair
like to point out, we should probably come to an end now, as I'm really growing tired here.
Yeah.
Do you have anything
Let's just do one last quest.
Yeah, you do one last quest, I do a bit more logging, and then we'll end it nice and
If
swiftly.
you could make a few tools for the workers, we need access, and the other one, I don't know what they need for their workplace.
Just normal stone axes, or what?
Stone axes are fine, and then like assign them in the menu. Put them in the general storage, I think it was.
Let's see, stone axe, which means stones and
Good
sticks.
thing yours.
I can get a few of those. Let's collect a few stones. But yeah. What would be
I
a...
wonder. Oh, now I remember what Onibaba is.
Whee!
I already did soon already. She's already trying to.
I mean, what would be a
Okay.
stream without some good old-fashioned rambling about this, that, and everything in between? Would be rather boring,
Yeah.
wouldn't it?
True.
Well, there we go. Oh shit, that bandits!
Let's not forget, we always talk about everything. Also, since we have a new member here, let me just ball out a little bit more.
No, don't poke me, you bitch! Some bandit poked me in the back.
There you go, dude. Or
I
girl, I
died.
don't know which one you are, so there you go. Or being them, it's either way.
Jesus Christ, strategy. You once again want to prove that you have the deepest pockets around, eh?
Only when it suits me, which you know.
Fair enough. Don't worry, little Dark Reaper, you have to get used to that. Strategy is kind of like the government around here. He spends money like no one's business when he's interested. What's yes, those are stones. Okay.
Let's see.
Need some stones, and then I create
Percent
some...
going. Okay, wait,
some
so
bits.
see the one I have to do reach the villagers. This is
Stick.
okay, go down, go down, go down, go down.
Whip a stick and go like... "Roar."
Okay, find Onibaba and I'll make her leave. I'm not gonna make her leave. You know exactly who she is. We're gonna try to woo her because we can. Because now, for some reason, she's also an adult. Even though it's only one season later. Woo. Oh, you found bandits. Go kill him.
I do. Yeah, no problem. Do feel free to drop by whenever you have a bit of time. I'll be around. Quite literally pretty much every day. But there's always something new to going on. Can't promise you exactly what I'm going to be doing at any given stream, because I do like to decide this
Look at all
relatively
these
quickly.
grass fields and all these foxes and shit around and the eagle nearby that I'd like to make sound. Okay, here's our little meeting spot.
Come here.
And
Come
definitely not a
here.
suspicious looking lady.
You do the little reaper.
Nicho. Woo.
Always welcome here.
Are you
Shit.
I can't say that, okay. You have to get her to make this work.
But I have to come over to you. We need...
Just kill them first if you want to, it's fine.
I will. I just need a little log to create one more spear. So look, he's a good
Just use
lad.
a knife, you can hit him to you now. You can just stab him.
Yeah, but they already killed me. I don't have anything in my inventory, so I'm just gonna create another spear.
Okay.
Look, he said thank you. He's a good lad. Always good to say thank you when you get something.
Did you see that?
See what?
They just destroyed another tree. Or a smaller tree, technically, with a big tree.
Yeah, not really. I was focusing on making more spears to throw at bandits, because one of them is already packing.
Alright. Just craft more than one spear at a time then.
God damn it, he avoided me. Yeah, I should probably make a few
Not if you
spears.
miss.
Bap. Bap. Okay, now hold still.
Now you
Bandits.
can craft more than once at a time if you... Yes, that's be the concentration of mines.
That's what you get for that bandit. He's like, oh no, my body, no! How could you?
It's like 4 bigger spears in all directions.
He
Doesn't
just-
give a shit, do that.
Then he just sits down.
Just goes to sit down.
He's like, I've enough. I just give up. Take all.
for your clothing, yeah. Oh, you got some healing paste too,
Can I
nice.
take
And some
up?
cash,
Yes.
nice.
Let's steal all of the things. What's that? Healing bomb. Game. I was about to say, just let me take all. It was like I give up. Indeed.
You did. You take it all. You can't take those things back if he's dead if you're not looking at it directly.
Why are you making this so difficult? I can only take items from this.
No, you can take everything. Just like you already took everything. This is the container you're looking
Okay.
at now.
Okay, that explains it. I was confused there for a second. As I said, I'm kind of getting tired, so it probably explains my, yeah, right.
See, there's container, there's inventory. You just clicked all.
That's
There you go, took
empty.
everything.
That's empty. Okay, so now I teleport to you, and then we'll do this. I mean, to be fair, he had like 3-4 fucking spears in him, so, he probably just kind of gave up.
Okay, are you Onibaba? Now we get a reveal.
Like, wow, look at that. Mysticism. Yeah, I kind of highly doubt that you were just in for some innocent fun. I have a distinct feeling some horrible things were involved.
Yeah. To make it better, she was a child. We had like in the village, like I think it was the same child at least, not sure. At least in the early access it was the same person. Don't have to change that. Because the name seems different now for some reason. Guess there's a good reason for that, but it's a different story.
What's the problem with men in shiny armors and long names? I find that really attractive. Screw you. Why you deny me? They do need a narrator for this though.
Yeah, they do. I mean, it's got some good cinematics though, not gonna lie.
Yeah, the artwork is kind of nice, honestly. That's well made. They really do need a fitting narrator. Honestly, I would go the full way and let the subtitles sit down there and actually get a Japanese guy doing this in full Japanese. That would work splendidly well.
Not just a Japanese guy, like for each character, like it would be even better, but that's maybe too expensive. Like they're not a big company, so.
Yeah, you just basically need a Japanese narrator for this. With a nice deep voice. Telling you the lines. Would work splendidly well, I think. It would work especially well with the artwork. It's kind of old style ink artwork.
Yeah. It's still nice though.
It is nice. The art is nice, as I said, You just need to work a bit on the presentation when it comes to sound. That's really all I would need. Make this even more impactful. Whoa. But didn't you just say that you don't want new Dynasties game? Now they're like, this is your Dynasty, and I'm sitting here like, are you fucking with me? Look, we've achieved something today. Yay!
We got a mask! Yay! Did you also get the mask?
You get a mask? I don't think I got a mask.
Inventory.
I'm in my inventory. I have, for some spears, I have some clothing. I need clothing. Can I wear that? Yep.
You can wear the clothing, yeah. It looks better than like the normal clothing usually. Not always, but usually.
Yeah. I mean, you have a nice mask now. You look like a demon. Can I outstep you? Go away, demon. Nope. Back, demon. Back, demon. Back, demon. Ah. Okay. I think that is enough playing around. Where the fuck is our village from here?
Well, it's all the way back if you look on the map, but like, yeah, I'm gonna look off as well.
Jesus Christ, that's...
Look at all this grass.
I mean, yeah, we would never run out of grass, but then again, we haven't run out of grass in our initial area as well. Can I see my village on the map? Not really.
It's like the blue, not the onsen, but the blue, it's literally called like village one something. Like over here. Things are marked if you can see that at all.
Yeah, I can see your markers. Okay, so now I'm gonna run back all the way to my little village, and then I think I'll end it there.
Or you just log off now and like you can go back when you're actually awake, so you know where you're going.
I have a rough idea where I'm going. To the west.
He says when he takes you wrong turn.
Correct, Bolton. Think I have an idea of... Yeah, that could work. That could work. As I said, you know, if you're really going for the whole Japanese aesthetic, then...
You're really going up to... You know you're like heading over to like a mountain, right?
Yeah, I mean, I can probably climb it. I climbed on a roof.
I mean like off a mountain. Like cliff side.
Just show where's the problem, you know? I'm still on course. So far, I haven't fallen down and broken my leg.
Yeah, but like cliff as in you have to like go up a cliff. You might as well just go around. And there it happens. I knew it.
I did a little jump. A little skip. It wasn't even a full jump. Like, I immediately... my legs... I smell insurance fraud.
I mean...
He literally fell down like a fucking soccer player. Professional falling down. It's like, my leg! He shoved me! Insurance! I mean, at least I'm back at the village, I suppose. Was worth it. But here, really, honestly, the aesthetics are nice, I can tell you that much. The game definitely needs a bit more work. Yeah, basically, you know, that's kind of what it comes down to. But yeah, to finalize this, yeah.
Which Uncle Iroh, because there's two of them technically, because one of them, yeah, it's no longer Among Us. I don't think this regional one, is it?
What? Who?
Uncle Iroh from Avatar, like the original voice actually died for Go, right? Like before the Leaves the Vine song, I think.
Oh yeah, sure, that happened, right. Can't suddenly throw things at me. My mind is not in a fully capable
Which is kind of
state any
interesting,
longer.
because most languages at that point also changed their voice actors to like show respect for some reason.
I mean, you can do that, you know, if it changes in one, you kind of probably want to rearrange things. I can see that. Happens sometimes. It's rather annoying to get used to a new voice, but meh. Alas. But yeah, if you go Japanese already, also they do need to work on the fucking hot springs, you know. I would kind of like to at least have an option to take a bath, you know, instead of...
I mean, you went to the onsen already, it's not far from the other place.
Yes, I was at it, and I walked literally on the ground of the fucking... Yeah, that was not too impressive. Definitely a lot more work that needs to be put in here.
It's the same engine as Medieval Dynasty, which doesn't even have deep water, so I get it, but yeah.
It would really be so hard to put in a little cutscene of your character, you know, just going into the bath. Draw a fucking picture if you want to, but don't just fucking let me walk on the ground of the fucking hot spring.
Just wait till you have to go to the Abbey. That's a long walk from our starting point. You might as well make a second base like close to there at some point, honestly.
Yeah, let's put everything in there. And yeah, I think this is gonna be the point where I have to indeed log off, because I'm not gonna spend I'm not gonna spend another night sleeping in my chair.
Wait, can we legit that girl? We can still make her a follower? Nice.
Have you done anything and everything you wanted to do strategy for today?
I think so. Oh, it's another refugee, never mind.
Because remember, there's always gonna be tomorrow. Actually, what are we gonna play tomorrow?
So you're gonna play tomorrow, or?
I am... That's a good question. I'm gonna think about it, but I'm gonna sleep on it rather, and then I'm gonna tell you tomorrow. Because I want to stop thinking for today. To be very fair. Yeah, I shall do my little outro now and go through the usual nonsense, as I shall meet you at you.